Hi everyone, welcome to this week's video. It's probably going to be called What Limits You? But the answer is nothing limits who you really are, because you are that source. You take away the labels like source, infinite being, effortless being, whatever word you can give it. It is a label. It's what we truly are, is unlimited, ever-present nowness. For another I just made that one up. But what we're pointing to is, a lot of people say, well, you have to not take this, not watch what you're eating, watch what you're drinking, because that limits what you are. But nothing can limit what you are, because you're fully it all the time, no matter what. Now, you can experience being less than what you are, but that's an experience. So we'll give for instance, cake. People say, oh gosh, don't be talking cake here. If I touch cake, that's it. It's a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. It's made up. It really does nothing unless you say it does. If you say that's what it does for you, then that's what you experience. But then someone else will say, I can eat loads of cake, I can eat loads of anything, and don't put no weight on. And they don't, because that's their belief. So what we're pointing you to is, you are this unlimited power, always have been, always will be, no matter what. But as soon as you, through the character, shall we say, says, well, I can't eat that, or I don't want to put too much sugar in my body. I mean, it's okay if you say that, but you'll experience what happens when you put too much sugar in your body. But if you see what you are, this ever-present source energy, doesn't matter what you label it, nothing can limit that, nothing. And when you look through that as that, which you always are, but without looking through the character, then there's nothing to do to change the character, because you see the character was made up all along, and you've never been just one character. You've been constantly changing to this character, that character, but calling it one thing. When you see you were none of that, you're this ever-present source, then you'll see there's nothing to change. Life just flows easily and effortlessly without a doing. And it doesn't mean the body, the character's going to lie there and do nothing. It's like, because we're using words, this flow happens, the river moves without any effort. It always moves, and you are that flow. So this is what we point to even deeper in our group meetings. And then if anyone's got any questions or can't see it or gets stuck with certain subjects, what we point to is, you're being that character. So if you're being the character as struggle with relationships, and you believe that, you're kind of looking through the goggles of struggle with relationships, character sort of thing. But it's never the truth. As soon as you see what you are, it's not like, right, I'll have to work on taking these goggles off. There's no goggles there to take off. There's no fixing to do. So this is what, in all the videos we've done, if you've listened to them all, it's kind of, we're not pointing at different things. We're pointing at the same things in as many different ways as there is. And there's many different ways to point at this one thing that we are. It looks like there's a planet full of people. That's the experience, but it's really just one thing. Like the ocean is a really good metaphor. The waves look all independent, different sizes, different shapes, but when it all settles down, it's one thing. There's nothing to do to get rid of the waves. It just settles on its own. It's just one ocean. We're just one thing, waving as people, sort of thing. You're very quiet.
Well, I thinking, well, I can't get a word in.
I've zipped him.
It's just that the even to label it awareness, it's just another label. If you're an infinite, eternal, unlimited being, whatever it is, then to limit it is impossible. So even to put a name on something is limitation, because now you're just boxing it off and putting it into a label. So it's, if you just try and imagine right now in this moment, to imagine that you don't, not the body, but whatever this is, this imagination or this consciousness, imagine that not existing. The very fact that you can't, because to imagine yourself not existing, there must be something that's aware of you not existing, and that something is it. Something that's aware now of you watching this video, of us talking, of you thinking, your thoughts, our thoughts. They're not our thoughts. There's something. You're that's aware. The thing that's aware of the thoughts, aware of the feelings, aware of the sun coming through the sky, the clouds, the
if
grass.
in England, the rain.
Yeah, whatever. It's not always raining everywhere in England. That's the thing, you see.
Yeah.
So it's what's aware of all this. That's the true you. So you can have thoughts and feelings. There's something that's aware of those thoughts and feelings. But when we say those thoughts and those feelings and them emotions are ours, that's because we think with the character, we then experience it instantly, because it has to be instantly, because there is no other time than now. It's always now. It's just this eternal now. And what we think is, we think there's a past and a future, but when you think about the past, you just think about now and calling it the past. When you think about the future, it's just now, and you just think about it now and calling it the future. But it's just this. There's only this instance, this eternal now. So whatever you're thinking now is your life. And if you keep thinking it over and over again, it's not the same thought, it's a new thought every moment, but there is no, it's all one big moment. That's the thing, it's all one big moment. Time doesn't really exist, there's no past, no future, it's just this. But we think it's linear, and we think that it's just the same thought. Oh, I keep having these same thoughts, but it's not, it's a new thought every.
But if you believe you're that character, say a character that has depression, you're going to call those depressive thoughts, emotions, feelings,
claim them.
You're going to claim them, but they're not really yours, because you're not the character. You're just playing that character. It's like someone's giving you a script and you're sticking to it because you think, oh, this is a script and I have to stick to it. I'm a depressive person, and yeah, they're depressive thoughts and feelings, so they're mine. But that's just, it's just the script, and the script can be put down, and you can pick anyone up,
so
any script and character up.
There's an awareness of a depressive thought, but that's all it is. There's an awareness of it.
Yeah.
But when we claim it and say, oh, there's an awareness of me feeling sad, you just claim that, and instantaneously you feel sad, and then you get the evidence that you're sad, so then it's in a loop. Oh, I feel sad.
Yeah.
So you feel sad. Oh, I feel even sadder. You feel even sadder. It's instantaneous. It's not. So what has your attention, whatever you focus on has your life. So when you focus on something else, or don't focus on anything, and just become this open field, as like a little child you were, an open field of just awareness that was just completely open and not focusing on anything. That's perfection. It's when we focus in on something, narrow our point in. Oh, I'm this, and I don't like this, or I like that, and all of a sudden this open field of awareness goes into what you focus on, and then what you focus on is what you see. But when you open your focus, you see more. It's just like a camera lens. When you open up, you see more there is to see. When you focus in, you only see a very narrow view, and all you're doing is you just see more of yourself, because it's all you anyway. So when you're focusing on the bit you don't like, you're going to see more than that. But when you open up and see more of what you truly are, you'll see more of that, and then
and there is no doing in that.
No, there's no doing. It's just you just let it go. There's nothing to let go. You see, you're trying to say things with words, and the words always have a connotation.
Let go, hold on to.
Yeah.
But you never let go, and you never can hold on to it, because you're it all.
If you just look out at the sky or wherever you are, and just look outside, and just take away the labels and the language and the words, and just look at things without trying to label it, you'll just see that it's just one thing, and you're that as well.
Different, don't you? Just because you're not looking through the lens of limitation, through the lens of a character, of what you think is, you're looking clear. There's no kind of lens on you at all. It's like you're looking clear as this omnipresent consciousness without the goggles of, let's say, Colette and Mark on, or what your name on. There's, well, you can easily pick them up, but there is no picking up.
And the thing is, you're always that.
Yeah.
That whatever it is what's looking now.
Can never
it's
be
what's
less.
hearing now.
It?
Yeah, it's what's hearing now. It's what's looking now. It's whatever's been seen. It's the thing that's seeing it. And people think, oh, I've got to get back to that. How can you get back to what you are? It's always you. There's nothing to get back to. When you say there's something to get back to, then you're basically saying, I'm not it.
Yeah, and you're not there.
And I'm not there. But you're always there, and you're always it.
And you can do practices if you like, and people say different things, but none of that's needed because you're already it. But if you find them helpful, meditation, do it.
But if you're reinforcing the fact that you've got to get somewhere, you're
I'll
always
do
going to try and
something.
get. What you're really saying is that you're not there.
Yeah.
So it's a very subtle thing that if you're trying to get something, if you're going to do it for trying to get it, then basically what you're saying is you're not it.
Yeah. And there's nothing to do or to not do to be it fully, because you can never diminish what you are. No matter what you do, you're still 100% it.
But
that one thing.
You're so powerful that when you say that you've not got it, and you're obviously saying it because you believe you've not got it, you experience it. So when you just like, so when you know that you are it,
there's nothing to do.
There's nothing to do.
It's nothing at all.
And like I say, so what if you try and imagine not existing right now? You can't, because to not exist, there must be something that's aware of not existing, and that's what's aware of this. What's aware of this conversation now? What's listening? That's it.
Yeah.
So, unless you can't hear and see this video while you're watching it, which I doubt, that is it.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's
you're
watching
it, and
you're
there's
it.
nothing to do to be more of it.
That's the true you.
Or to stop doing to be makes you less of it, unless you believe it, and then you'll experience being less.
You can't.
But it's never the truth.
You can't get rid. You can't
get
awareness.
rid of. Yeah, you can't.
Can't leave awareness.
No, you can't be less of what you are ever, no matter what you do.
You can't go somewhere else and not be aware of where you are.
Yeah. So if you say, oh, I've missed meditation today, that means my day's not going to go smooth. It's not the truth, but if you say that, you'll experience that day of not being so good.
And then you get the evidence and you say, that's why.
Yeah, it's truth, because I didn't meditate or say the words today or whatever, but it's made up. And when you see that, we talk to so many people that they laugh because it's funny, really.
When you know they see something, because they just start to laugh straight away, and then because it's like the mind just goes.
Because as the character, it's like I've given myself a reminder of the little boy in the car, and I said, what does that mean? And what came to me, or a little girl in the car, is when they're in a merry-go-round and they're in a little car and they're like this and they're thinking they're steering the car, but the merry-go's going round, and as the character they think they're doing something.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
It was that.
No, it was a boy in a car.
Yeah.
And he thought he was driving, and his dad had a remote control and was doing it for him. Now, he thought he was driving.
That was it. Yeah, I thought it was a merry-go-round, but it wasn't, was it?
So he thought he was driving, and then his dad was just following him.
Yeah.
Saying, and then this is what life is like. But if you let go, you're still being driven.
Yeah, and that's why people laugh, because they they thought they were the little boy in the car.
So you think you've been driving all along your life, but if you let go of the steering wheel, it's going direct.
Yeah.
Instead of you going all around.
You're in the flow.
Yeah. You just let go, and you're going direct to source, to what you are. So everything that's ever you wanted, everything.
It's already there.
To want something must be that you must have had it once, otherwise you wouldn't know that you wanted it.
Yes. That's it. After putting me right. I thought it was a merry-go-round, but hey, in my world it was a merry-go-round.
You told me to write it down, so.
Oh, I did. I forgot. So, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you think it'll help someone, share it. Subscribe if you've not subscribed. Don't know if it matters, well, it doesn't. And yeah, if you can join us in next month's group, which is the 6th of July, all details are on our website at newyoutoday.com. I remembered it without writing it down.
And mention the book. No.
Oh yeah, the book. What book's that then?
I don't
Your
know.
book? What's it called, Mark? Remembering the Infinite. Remembering the Infinite.
Yeah, I forgot.
And that will be out very shortly. I'd say maybe within 2 weeks.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Just
So
keep adding more and more to it.
I know that's it. So anyway, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.